Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. So if you read that, it stated that honor your father and your mother. Honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long on earth. The gift of parents is a gift that God Himself gives. Our parents are a special gift to us because we did not choose who should become our parents. Nobody seated here, nobody following us online, nobody in the world had the opportunity to choose his or her parent. And so for God to go ahead and direct that honor your father and mother is something that is so important to God. Maybe God saw that there is something in us, or we may find it difficult to honor our parents. Some will translate the word honor to simply mean obey your parents. But to honor one's father and one's mother goes beyond just obeying them. To honor our parents goes far beyond just obeying them or following their directions. My dear friends, you will see that sometimes it is very easy to honor the parent of other people. You see the parent of other people and you want to give them all the honor that they deserve. You see the parent of some other people, your friends, you see their parent and sometimes you wish his mother is your mother, his father is your father. But that cannot be. God has given you a special mother and a special father. But sometimes we do not like our parents. We do not cherish our parents for one reason or the other. Maybe the saying of Jesus that a prophet is not accepted in his own country comes to play because we become so used to our parents, we do not value them or we do not see how important they are in our lives. We only come to see how valuable they are when we lose them. And when we lose them, we want to do everything to show that we love them. Why don't you do that while they are alive? Show them that love when they are alive. Show them that respect when they are alive. Show them that you care for them when they are alive than when they die. One thing is for sure, that when they die, they will never and ever see any of the things that you will do to prove that you love them. None. They will see none of them. They will feel none of them. They will hear none of them. All the beautiful songs you sing when they pass, they will not hear it. All the beautiful flowers you will give them, they will not see it. They cannot smell it. They can't feel it. All the beautiful decorations around their coffins and their corpses will mean nothing to them. But it will mean a lot to them if we give them that honor they deserve now. They deserve that honor. We must give that honor to them. My dear brothers, my dear sisters in Christ, sometimes it is very, very, very difficult to show that honor to our own parents, our father and our mother, our biological fathers and our biological mothers. Maybe unfortunately, some of us did not come to meet our fathers or our mothers or both. But someone might have taken over to make sure that we are being well taken care of till now. How do we honor such people? Someone say, oh, as for those people, they treat them well. It's not in every circumstance. Some people are being taken care of by other people, and their treatment back, they give them, you are not my real father, so you are not my father. How can we honor our parents, as the commandment says? Honor your father and your mother, so your days may be long on earth. Beloved, reading from the internet, I got some 10 beautiful suggestions. I decided to alter it and add my own to alterate it, but still have 10 points. These are suggestions. If you like, you can write them down. You cannot write them down, but you can think about them and see how they can help you as a child, how they can help you as a parent. Number 1, 10 ways to honor your parents. Number 1, says, make your mother and your father look good. Let your mother and your father look good. And now this has to do with outside and physical appearance. Maybe look good. Father, what do you mean? Let them look good how? To be a little bit sarcastic, let your parent look good as the way you want them to look in their coffin. Hello? Hello? Am I saying something sensible? Let them look good as you would have wished them to look good in their coffin one day. Don't wait for them to look good after they die than when they are alive. Of course, I'm sure you have seen some coffins. When you see the coffin and when you see when they were alive, you wonder what has gone wrong. Let them look good physically. I remember when we used to go for communion rounds, there were certain people we went to visit. Beloved, you go there, you can't enter. And you go there, you see the condition so terrible. And you ask yourself, where are their children? You ask yourself, where are their family? But just wait a little. Let them pass. And you will see the family come boldly, and you wonder, where were they? Where were all these people? I remember very vividly one man we used to visit back in my home parish, and when we get there, the whole place, the stench in the room, so bad. He was so elderly that, but the day he died, wonderful. His poster was so beautiful. Right, the child, this from UK, London, this. Very beautiful. But you ask yourself, what happened? I remember another man also who virtually walked barefooted in our environment. And everybody knew him to walk barefooted. He was walking almost barefooted every day and in one particular dress every day, the same thing every day. The day he died, his coffin was a gold-plated coffin. And the kente they put on him, very, very expensive. Very, very expensive kente. And the children came all the way from abroad. All of them well-dressed in their beautiful posh cars. And you ask yourself, what went wrong? Maybe if you go deeper into the story, you may be told, oh, he didn't want us to do this. You tell their own story. Let them feel good. By letting our parents feel good or making them look good, we honor them. By giving them the best when they are alive, we honor them. They feel honored by their own children, that the children that they have taken care of are now taking care of them. Maybe you can save the small coins you give to your girlfriend that is not needed to take care of your mother. Because when something happens to you today, your girlfriend will abandon you and run away. And you can be sure that if your wife is not there, your mother will be there if she's alive. Your mother will be by your side. So instead of giving those small monies to your girlfriends, spending on them with kebab, chicken, yogurt, KFC, and all that to show that you are a man, save it and take care of your parents if they are still alive. Oh, Father, I'm doing it already. Okay, save the rest. Save the rest. Don't waste that money. Number 2, let them know you understand what they have done for you. Once a while, tell your parents you appreciate whatever they do for you. Once a while. When the opportunity comes, tell them, let them know. I'm sure those of us who are parents and have children, and your children come to tell you, oh, mommy, I thank you for what you have done for me. You feel some kind of, you are elated, you feel proud. You feel proud to be a mother, you feel proud to be a father. Your parents also want to feel the same. Once a while, tell them how proud you are, the sacrifices they did on your behalf. Tell them, don't keep it in your head. Don't come and write it as a tribute and read. When you read that tribute, you won't hear. And it's all part of what I'm saying. The day you come and stand and read it as a tribute, they will not hear. Tell them how you appreciate all the sacrifices that they do for you. They would love to hear that and be proud of the children they have brought into the world. So, number one, make your mother and father look good. Number two, let them know that you understand what they have done for you. Number three, listen to their stories. Listen to their stories. Usually, when parents are grown and they get to a certain stage, nobody wants to listen to them. Why? Because they are talking too much. They are talking too much. One way to honor them is to listen to their stories. They have stories to tell and they do not know who will listen to them. Sometimes all they need is somebody to listen to them, and they are happy. That's all. You may not have to do anything. You may not have to say anything. You may not have to act, or don't even, just listen. That's all. All they need is that, oh, at least my son listened to my story. My daughter listened to my story. The same way your children will also they will be happy if he goes to school and come and telling their story. Give ear to them. So to honor our parents, one way is to listen to their story. They will be very, very honored that their children are listening to whatever they want to say. Sometimes you get to a point, I'm talking too much. But who will I talk to? Listen. Listen to them. Give them some ear. Other than that, they feel abandoned. They feel like nobody wants to listen to, not even my children. Listen. Some of us, because our parents talk too much, the moment we see them come, oh, we have to balance. We 2 hours. Once a while, listen to them. Number 4, tell them your stories. Tell them your stories. Now, you see, when we are growing and we are young, we tell our parents the things that are happening to us. Oh, mommy, I went to school and this happened. I went to school and that happened. But you know, when it gets to a certain stage, teenage and growing a little, then we want to start keeping secrets. Parents want to know what is happening to us. Most probably because they do not want us to fall into the same temptation they also went through. So at this point, some parents are so, Father, my daughter doesn't tell me anything. I don't know what is happening to her. She's so secretive. He's so secretive. I don't know. Parents want to hear our stories. They want to know what is happening. They want to know what is happening to their children. And it's an honor for them to hear their children also speak to them. They feel that they are still part of your life when we speak to them. Sometimes I'm sure some will feel so bad if they hear that you are talking to other people and you are not talking to them. Tell them your stories as well. They want to know your challenges. They want to know your difficulties. They want to know your success story. They want to know how you are faring. Tell them your story. They'll be happy to hear you. And I'm sure they will also give you some little advice. Number 5, celebrate them. Celebrate them while they are alive. Celebrate your parents. No matter how old they are, celebrate them. It's better than celebrating them after they die. That celebration, I don't call celebration. Celebrate them. Oh, we are celebrating our mother. We are celebrating. No. Celebrate them while they are alive. It's their birthday, celebrate them. It's their anniversary, celebrate them. They have done something that needs to be celebrated. Beloved, celebrate your parents. Let them feel that they are really honored to have children like you. Celebrate them. If you have the money, I think I would love to celebrate my parents while they are alive than to organize Bonyo party when they die. If I have the money and I have the choice to choose celebrating them while they are alive and do Bonyo party, I will do the celebration while they are alive than organize Bonyo party. When they are down there, you have just sent them to the grave, then we have come back. Hey, for what? Sure, if they have their own power, they will poison all the food. After eating, you will join them. I say, you are welcome to our party here. So please celebrate them. Your mother's birthday, celebrate her. You don't need a big celebration. Oh, small way, let them feel celebrated. Last time I saw one old woman, I think, the woman was 90-something years, and they prepared cake. Very beautiful cake. Then I said, but this one, how can she eat? Diabetes and all that. I said, but she was happy. The fact that she has all this one, even though she can't eat, she will share. She wish everybody come, hey, I have a cake, come and take some. Hey, come and take some. The fact that her children have done this and she can share, she feels celebrated. But when she dies, all the, what's the name? The packed food you bring, she will not even smell it. No, because you're not coming to the church. They will close the coffin and they will take her away. So celebrate them. Number 6. One thing that we can also do to honor our parents is to strengthen our marriage. By so saying, what I mean is that the success of our marriages honors our parents. Now, growing up, you might have seen the way our parents struggle in their marriages, the tension that was there, and you were there as a child, as a son, a daughter, and you saw it. Every parent wishes that their children will become better than them. Every parent. So your parent will not wish that you go through the same challenge they went through marriage. No parent will ever wish that for a child. Even you will not wish the same for your children. Looking at the kind of marriage you are going through and the challenges, you wish better for your children. And so one way we can honor our parents is to, if you like, succeeding in our marriages or any vocation you have chosen. Maybe your father wanted to be a priest, he was not able to be. And if you become a priest, a good one for that matter, it's an honor. I not come a years of home into me, but me ban why then. Oh, I'm so proud of my son. It is an honor to that mother, an honor to that father. Hence your marriage. So that when your parents see your marriage working well with your husband and wife and children, they are happy that, oh, my daughter is in a very beautiful marriage. My son is in a very beautiful marriage. Strengthening our marriage is another way of honoring our parents, so that in their old age, they are not thinking, hey, this is my child, you will kill my daughter for me, and this and that. It will give them pressure. So we can work on that as well. Number 7, another way to honor our parents is to love their grandchildren. Parents love their grandchildren, or grandparents love their grandchildren. And if you love their grandchildren, you honor them, because these are the children of their children, and they want them to have the best. So take good care of their grandchildren, and they will be very, very much honored. Now, what it means is that they see you as a better version of them. That, oh, me when I was a father, maybe I didn't do well, but I think you are doing better than me. You are not committing the mistakes I did. By loving the children and keeping them well, they see a better version of them in you. That is one way we can honor our parents. So if we are not doing well in our marriages, we are not doing well taking care of the children become wayward and all that, it worries our parents or our grandparents, so to speak. Because they begin to ask, hey, why? Did we fail? Didn't you train him well? Didn't you train her well? How come the children and our grandchildren, they feel they are a failure? So the success of their grandchildren, which are your children, become also their honor. Number 8. Now, don't expect them to bail you out. Don't expect your parents to bail you out. It's an honor if they don't. Some children grow up and at a certain age, even their parents will have to be there. Oh, Wubani the cat. Hey, we did 50 crowd the cat. Then the father will have to go and bail him out. The grandfather, the man at 80, will have to go and bail the son of 40 out. It's a dishonor. At that age, your parents must not be bailing you out. They shouldn't be chasing you, paying for your bills. Your water bill you can't pay, rent you can't pay, and bills all over. And your parents at that age, it will be an honor that you pay yours and you even pay theirs. You pay their bill and you bail them out. So one way we can honor them is bailing them out, because at that age, they are on retirement. They are not working, nothing to support them. So you must do your best to pay your bill and bail them out as well. There are people who are putting pressure on their parents because they are not doing anything, and the little pension money their parents have, they have to use to go and repair your car, come and do maintenance on your house. It should be the other way round. One way we can also honor our parents. Number 9, one way we can also honor our parents is to be happy to introduce them to friends and loved ones. We must always be happy to introduce our parents to our friends and our loved ones. How? It makes them feel honored. That, oh, I'm so important that even he wants me to know his friends. Should know his friends. When you pack them aside, oh, your friends are coming, go into the room, go and sleep. Lock grandma. Don't let her come out. Why? And then, my then, hey, into my main chair or down for no. Ma o de koda. They feel dishonored. Should be proud. This is my father. This one, no matter how the condition, whether they are sick, they become whatever, they are your parent. To honor them, it's not enough to buy cake, yogurt, and say go and eat. Even introduce them to your friends, because now you're a big man. You find yourself as a big man working with big people, so they want to be associated with you and your friends. It's good to introduce. They feel that kind of honor. Number 10, allow them to use you to boast to the world. One of the pride of every parent is to say that this is my son. I trained him. I gave birth to him. He's now the big man in charge of. He's now the senior officer here. He's now the commander here. That is my son. Oh, look at the name. You see the name? Oh, okay. That is my son. Are you sure it's your brother? No, it's my son. I gave birth to him. It's a sense of pride for them. And I'm sure for you as well. That everywhere you go, when your child behaves well, when you go to school, I remember one day, I think almost my last year in senior high school, when we were going to have a sweet and prize. Okay. So we were asked to invite our parents. And I invited my father, and he came for the first time. He came for that school program. I didn't know why he came anyway. He came, and he sat through. After the whole ceremony, when we closed, I didn't see him. He left and went home. I looked for him, and I didn't see him. So when I got home, then he said, why did you invite me to the sweet and prize? I said, they said we should invite people. If you know you were not going to win any prize, why did you invite me? Then I told him that I was supposed to take one prize, but the guy beat me 1 point, so I didn't get it. So he was there because he thought I was going to get a prize. So you see, I'm sure if I got even one prize, he's like, oh, you see, that's my son. He got this prize. Everybody should know that he is honored, and the pride of a parent is to see their children do well, and they want to talk about their children in their success. And that is one way we can also honor our parents, to do well and to pass. So you are a child here listening to me. You are a child, you are a mother, you are a father, you have a parent. Let's all think of how to honor them. As you honor your parents, you can be sure that your children will also do what? See what you are doing, and they will honor you. It should be our principle, as a biblical principle, to honor our parents. Sometimes it's not easy. All these ones not necessarily demand financial thing. You don't need money for all of them. We don't need money to do all this one, but some need a little bit of money here and there. Fine. Those that do not, we can go ahead and do them so that they feel honored and proud of us. Else we shall let them die in pain, die in anguish, die so bitterly. And we will later be celebrating and thinking they are happy in their graves. So one way we can also make them happy is to make sure that we follow all these ones. We may not get there because we are still humans, but we can try one at a time. And as children also growing up, we can be sure that if you do this, as Scripture said, it will be done unto us too. We pray that God will help us, that as we honor our parents, let's also remember that we have Mary as our mother, and as we honor her in this Rosary Month, let us, as we honor her as the mother of the church and mother of us all, we should also remember that we have physical mothers and fathers among us that we need to honor. May God bless and keep us all. Amen.